What is vibe coding? It's a new term that's been bandied around now for a while. That really means you're coding and making things, testing and implementing code to build technical applications without the need to know the code. You're just describing in your own language what you want to see, feel, hear, and how you want it to work. And the AI will then write the code. So being a developer was, a big undertaking. I know people that have done courses that has taken them a while. There's a lot to take in, a lot to learn, and there's lots of different languages as well. So there's an awful lot to get your head around. And still then it takes a lot of experience to be able to debug things and work things out, put things together, have the right software stack. And so yeah, now this AI, and it's only just getting better every day because it's continually learning. And a lot of the code there is out there on GitHub. There's libraries of this code, which these things can tap into. And there's only so many different types of apps that you can use with different purposes and functions, isn't there? And a lot of these can be, you could pull a bit from here, a function from that, a function from there, and a function from over here. Your idea and your brand, you've got a use for that then. And I think there's a good now opportunity for a lot of niche apps to be made, because you can make very complicated apps very quickly. And the cost is lowered, the time's lowered, the skill entry level has also reduced. So it's just become far more accessible. You could make a lot more niche apps. So it could be, and tapping into the long tail, not going for the mass market apps, going in for the long tail. Like you could make, a scoring app for people that play bowls. You could do lots of apps for lots of kind of sports, but just target it to that one sport or to that one interest. And you're not going to get tens of thousands of users, but you might just get a few thousand, and that might just reach your minimum viable income. That might bring you in a couple of grand a month to allow you to quit the job or be near to quitting the job that you don't need, to have more time to make more of them. And really, the one big lesson I've learned in business going into nonconformity company is to diversify all of our income streams. I had a business before. We built a team of about 9 people, and I'll go through the feedback one day because it's still on Trustpilot. We had loads of glowing feedback, and that was really, I think, because of the free education that we gave away. Everybody really appreciated the free education of getting into something that was new and that was complicated, and we broke it down. And then we had a community where people could come and join. And some people just liked the community. They weren't even into the product. They just liked having somewhere. They were maybe a bit lonely, or they just wanted to chat with like-minded people and have some banter. So the community vibes there, which I think is growing, more niche communities of like-minded people, is where it's going to go, rather than these mass market huge Facebooks and stuff where it's just you're just being thrown everything at you. But people just really appreciate getting into something. But the lesson that I learned from that was, the free education everybody loved. Breaking something down that was complicated into simple bite-sized chunks, people really appreciated. The product was kind of semi-successful that we charged for, but we had one main income stream, and that was reliant on one of the vendor, which their rules changed because the rules that they were imposed on changed. So our locus of control was not very controlled, because that got shut down, and it was earning up to a grand a week, sometimes over at the peak, on just automatic referral commission, which was a nice growth from nothing to get to 1,000 a week. That was a good accomplishment. And then just one day the lights go off. So what we're doing here is we're going to have many, many hundreds of income streams. So we're not in that position ever again. And that's our message to you, and linking with this AI vibe coding. It's so easy to look around you at, say, the sports clubs or the youth clubs or bridge clubs, whatever it is, like whatever people are doing in meeting, like what could you do to help them along with something? Some people have made some just like league apps. You might have a local pool league, a local snooker league, making things like that for people. And even if they're not successful and you don't really make money and you just give that away for free, at least you'll have practiced this vibe coding, because you need to work out the software stacks that you need, that we're going to help with. A lot of people are charging for this. We're going to be the affiliate of a few people with some boilerplates and good tools to kickstart you, but we're going to give all the education away for free, which I feel very good about. So like, yeah, even it's kind of nice maybe as well, just to choose a couple of niche things that are around you that you don't really care about, just to really go through the whole process. That's going to really make you more confident, because you've gone through and you've created something from start to finish without the pressure of this having to make it. Just make it for one person. Just make it for one person. Make it for yourself. Make it for an imaginary friend. It doesn't really matter, but the power is going through something that's difficult and working it out. We'll do our best to break it down for you of all the things that you need. And once you've done that, you're gonna have expanded your mind. You're gonna have made new neurons and brain cells that connect together. To then, when you see other things and ideas, they're gonna also just provide more ideas, especially if you start tuning that idea muscle. So yeah, vibe coding, it's incredible. Just wanted to talk about it today and link it to the things that we're doing, starting 100 startups in a year. And yeah, just trying to help people upgrade in all these areas of life and stay abreast, stay ahead, get clued up on the changes that are happening, not just in AI, but automation software's been evolving so much over the last decade. And a lot of this new AI software is kind of crosses over to this automation software. I think a lot of automation software that was already going, AI came out and they were like, let's just stick AI in front or at the end of our name, or get the AI domain to jump on the AI bandwagon. And, so what? Fine. I'm sure they're plugging it in. Yeah. So 100 startups in 1,000 days. Just figuring out our next move. So work's kind of paused a bit, just sorting out the last of the stuff for the van, getting supplies, getting some visas sorted and accommodation, and yeah, looking forward to the next chapter, looking forward to next year. I think this has all been a foundational year, dealing with a lot of past stuff, getting a lot sorted and ticked off, ready for the growth next year of this company, where we're going to take it to 1 million a year and then 1 million a month, and automate everything. And if we can't automate it in AI, it will outsource it. Boom.